So last year I did a couple videos showcasing stuff in the kitchen, things to cook and stuff, using the stuff that was grown in the yard. I realized I haven't done it this year, so in this video I want to show you how you can turn these right here into this. It's a pepper bottle, at least my way of doing it. Keep watching and I'll show you how we are going to do it. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. As I alluded to in the beginning of the video, I am going to make a pepper bottle. These are some of the chilies that have ripened on the plant here, so I am going to grab a few of these. And actually I should explain what a pepper bottle is, shouldn't I? Yes, I should. Is this one ripe? This one is not ripe yet. So, in the Caribbean, Jamaica in particular, we use pepper almost like a condiment. It's usually kept in the fridge in a bottle similar to this, maybe smaller, and it's more of like a pickle. I believe they use water and vinegar and a whole bunch of different spices in it. And what I'm going to do today is inspired by that, but is more of an Asian fusion. If you ever gone to a Chinese restaurant, there's usually like a bowl of chili flakes or paste on the table. That's what that is. And it's oil-based. So I am doing my pepper bottle with oil instead of the vinegary kind of pickle that we do in Jamaica. Both are good. I just prefer this one. It's great to use in soups. It's awesome on especially like fried fish. And it's just a great condiment to have. So there's a bunch of things that you see in front of you. And all of this is going to go into the pepper bottle. I have a mason jar here. This is about 4 cups. You can use any size jar you want. For me, the bigger the jar, the better, because you can actually fit more stuff in here. So 4-cup mason jar. And it's not just, if I had more peppers from the plants that I was growing, I would include them, but I'm going to use my peppers. I believe these are Cayenne peppers. I originally got these seeds from a friend, and I never found out what variety they are, but they are spicy, and I like to use them. So in the bottle, I'm going to be putting these ones. I believe they're Cayenne. I have some Habanero here, jalapeno. I would have had my own, once again, if my plant matured in time, but it's not. These are just some long red peppers. I honestly don't know the name. I got them from the store. They're going in as well. These are Thai chili peppers. These are really spicy as well. And I'm also including some vegetables. This is Chayote, or in Jamaica we call it Cho-cho, just thinly sliced as well. That's going in. About half an onion, thinly sliced, and a small or half a carrot. So I've thinly sliced that in like matchsticks and the rounds. For these vegetables, the big chunks that you see in here are not going in, it's just a sliced. With the pepper, I kind of like to try to fit a whole pepper for each variety that I'm putting in there. So those ones are going in. Additionally, I don't just put it in oil. There are some spices involved here. So everything here is roughly a teaspoon. So teaspoon of salt. Well, it can't be a teaspoon, but some bay leaves. My bay leaves are kind of crushed. Try to get the whole ones. Once again, it's about presentation in the bottle, so the whole bay leaves look better. Teaspoon of sugar, just to kind of balance out the flavor. I usually use peppercorn, but I don't have that, so this is just coarse black pepper cut up. Cloves as well give a nice flavor, but they're annoying to bite into, so keep track of how many you use. I believe I have 8 in here, so that, yeah, I can kind of pick out and have an idea of how many I've picked out of the bottle when I'm actually using it. A teaspoon of chili flakes, and I'm also doing a teaspoon of the chili flake paste, or chili flake, yeah, paste is the best description. I was going to say chili paste oil, but chili paste flakes, paste, sorry. This is optional. And finally, the oil. You can use any oil. I'm just using soybean oil, and it's a cup in here. That may be more or less depending on the size bottle that you have. So right now, I'm going to cut up a couple of these and keep one whole, because I want to keep that to put it in the bottle. So let's go ahead and cut this up. And it goes without saying that if you're doing this, you have to be paying attention and don't touch your eyes or any sensitive part of your body when you're dealing with peppers. You can wear some latex gloves if you want. That might be a better idea for you. You know what? I'm going to cut up all these peppers because I have big examples of the other peppers in there as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this up. If I had more of the mature peppers, I would cut them as well, as in like pick them from the bush and just put them in whole. You can use the green ones as well, but the red ones are the ripe ones, and they have a better, fruitier flavor. Okay, so everything is assembled here. Let me put the knife aside. And usually I start off with just putting the ingredients in the bottle itself. Some things to think about not putting in the pepper bottle, and I'm talking from experience. Things like garlic cloves. Not good, because over time they actually turn kind of green and discolored, and it doesn't look very presentable in the bottle. Any kind of fresh herbs, unless you plan on using it like within a week of you making the bottle. So things like parsley or dill or something. Once again, when you first make the bottle, it looks beautiful, but over time it gets brown and black and nasty. So any kind of fresh herbs, actually, just try to avoid. So in goes the chili flakes there. Now I'm just going to start putting in the peppers and stuff. I'm just going to stuff these additional peppers around and on top. Now you can make this as pretty as you want, or just stuff it in there and away you go. I'm just stuffing them in right now. Later on I'll take time to kind of make it look nice. So there you go, you got the different layers going on. Now I'm going to add the oil. This is a large jar, so I probably need to use more oil. Okay, I'm just going to top this off. There we go, just bring it up to the top. This is a large bottle. I don't usually use a 4-cup bottle. I usually end up using something along this size. I made this like last month, and it's been in the fridge. And this was just an old spaghetti bottle that I ended up using. So You don't have to use a mason jar type of thing. So I'm going to cover this up now. And then you start shaking up and mixing up everything. And the idea is you let this sit for a while. You let it sit for, if you're really desperate, you could use this in a couple hours, but ideally you want to let it sit for a few weeks. And keep it in the fridge. Just make sure it doesn't freeze or anything like that, and keep it going. Now you can kind of see the difference between the two. This one, like I said, has been in the fridge for over a month, and you can kind of see the colors have really popped on this. It has some nice reds and whatever else, because this is a sat and soaked in a lot of stuff. The freshly made one, it's red-ish, but it doesn't have as nice of colors because it's still freshly made. Also, if you want to take the time, you can go in there and make sure that you know, the carrots are right up against the glass. The chunks of Cho-cho, Chayote are against the glass as well, and some of the whole peppers. So it gives it an overall nicer look. But that is basically it for the recipe. Like I said, it lasts for months in the fridge. It's great in things like soup. You can make your own spicy mustard or spicy mayonnaise by just taking out some of the peppers and a little bit of oil, chopping it up and mixing it up with your mayonnaise. Goes great on sandwiches, in soups and fried fish. It's a staple on fried fish in places like Jamaica. So it is yet again something else you can do with the stuff that you've grown in the garden. Pretty simple recipe. Anyone out there that likes spicy stuff, I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, give it a try. Leave a comment below if you have tried it or if you have any other suggestions. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great weekend.